Where's my milk?
Oh, never mind it. I didn't make it to the kitchen. This is big.
Did you see who it was?
Yes. Daisy. And Thomas was kissing her.
Are you still open?
In your case, I'm not so sure.
And do you still charge only what a person can pay?
Well, if I did, it would be the biggest challenge to my principles up to this moment.
Look, I don't like coming here like this, but I didn't know where else to go. And in case it matters to you at all, I am homeless now, too.
Come in.
It's dark in here.
Matches my mood. What do you have for me, Lieutenant?
The trailer was registered to Amber's mother. It was out of warranty and uninsured.
What a shock.
The propane distributor in Indio County said that he warned Mrs. Moore that the valve was rusted and that the tank should be replaced. Amber claims she didn't know anything about it.
You don't say.
There's no evidence to support criminal charges, but I'd say you probably have a case for civil action.
And what should I sue her for? Charred trailer parts?
Sorry, Mr. Spencer. There's nothing else we can do.
You're upset?
Am I?
You're thinking.
I'm thinking. Way to go, son.
Well, she is pretty wonderful.
You and Mother agree on this?
You don't.
I don't really know her that well, but I get the feeling she's one of those women that knows how to handle a man.
Handle.
Like you. The very first time I saw you at Mother's reception.
I'll have you know, I was very sweet and very young and very innocent.
I was looking at you a certain way across the room. You were looking back at me. I knew this was a girl that was not afraid of men.
Whatever. I think Daisy is an entirely appropriate girl to be dating Thomas.
I agree.
But I may have been too hasty in dating you.
Okay, this is all just moving a little too fast for me.
All right. What would normal speed look like for you?
No kissing and no caviar.
Okay, how would you know how I was serious?
You know, I don't even think I know what normal speed is.
Maybe it's what you're doing with Marcus.
I don't know, maybe?
How are things with you and him?
We're friends. We're good friends.
So you're free to date other people.
Okay, the man's in Paris, Thomas.
So you'll tell him we're seeing each other?
I would, yes, if I were, but I'm not.
I need a roof over my head just until I can get back on my feet.
And that day never seems to come. No, you go see your mother. Cry on her shoulder.
She gave me her trailer, but it blew up.
Just like everything else you touch.
No, it actually blew up. It exploded. Like flames, ambulance.
Somebody was hurt. Wasn't you.
Liam, he's in the hospital.
What the hell is he doing there with you?
You know, all anyone wants to do is tell me off. I'm just so sick of it.
Wait a minute. He wasn't seeing you while he's still seeing Hope.
Is that so hard to believe?
Yes.
Well, believe it. Pop another blood pressure pill because it happened. Liam and I slept together. But only once.
And now you're going to tell me that he got you pregnant.
Did.
I don't believe it.
Why does everyone keep saying that, huh? Believe it. In fact, I have a DNA test that proves it. Performed by Bill Spencer's personal physician. I'm having Liam's baby.
Surprise.
Where did you come from?
Heaven. By way of Paris. Full of dark, handsome Frenchmen. But you would know all this if you answered any of my text messages.
You know that I'm a busy man, Steffi.
You miss me?
No,
Liar.
I'm not getting in the sandbox with you tonight.
What, bad timing? You not in the mood?
You're 2 for 2.
Hey, what's with the Dracula routine? You're sitting alone here in the dark.
I'm contemplating murder.
Why can't you see me? You just said you're unattached.
Thomas, I'm novelty. Okay, novelties wear off.
So it's a race to see who gets bored of who first, and you decide to be the winner?
No, I'm not bored with you. I hardly know you.
You want to? That's the question. Look, I know how much we don't have in common. It just doesn't scare me as much as it scares you.
Is Liam all right?
Well, he had a concussion before, and I guess the explosion made it worse.
But he's going to be okay.
I'm praying he will.
You better. If anything happens to him, you have to deal with his father, and then heaven help you.
I don't care what the police say. She's stalking him. That's what happened that night. She followed him home. She knew he'd be alone. Knocked him out. Dragged him into his bed. Whatever exploits led to the insemination, I don't believe for 1 minute it had anything to do with consensual sex.
Okay, so why don't you just pay her off? You know that's what she wants.
Now, what she wants is a paycheck for life. Besides, Liam would have none of it. It's his DNA, his flesh and blood, etc. But if he never wakes up,
No, don't even
if
think
he
that.
never
He will,
wakes
Bill,
up,
he will.
she's going to pay.
Bill, come on. You are not going to murder anyone. Look, I know you're joking.
Of course I am. You know me, always clowning.
I am so happy for Thomas. I am so glad he found somebody special.
Logan, it's only a first date.
I know, but opposites attract. Like us.
I don't think we're so opposite.
Oh, yes, we are. We were in the beginning. I mean, not really now. But you were a millionaire playboy, remember?
You were a slut from the valley, according to Mother.
Oh, great.
Not much has changed, just the zip codes.
Yeah. It was forbidden love.
We wore them down, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So, do you think there's no more excitement? Are you bored with me?
Bored with you? How can I be bored with you? I never know what the hell you're going to do next. I know you're not tired of me. I'm endlessly exciting. We've already established how much charm I have.
Oh, that's so true.
And I'm great in bed, so what...
Yes, you are.
Does this man want to say something?
I just wish everybody in the world could be as happy as I am. Sometimes this feeling just comes over me, and I just never dreamed that I would have this much joy in my life. Just doing this, you know, hanging out with you and talking with you and being with you before bed. I love you.
I'm not afraid. I'm skeptical. There's a difference.
Okay.
Look, my mom had an education. Drugs don't limit themselves to dropouts. I used to have teachers that would really apply themselves and really help me out. And I had them each for 1 year. And then I had this really great set of foster parents who taught me about art and music, and they sang to me and they read to me, and they even took me to the mountains, to Mexico. You know how long I was with them? 2 years. 2 years before the court put me back with my mom. Everyone I've ever known in my life has been a tourist. Some of them I'll never forget, but to be honest, I'm used to people meeting me and wanting to get to know me and get close to me. Don't get me wrong, it's great when it happens, but it doesn't bowl me over.
I knew we had a lot in common. I don't bowl over easy either.
Bill, your imagination is running wild. Liam is going to be fine. He's going to wake up. He's going to deal with Amber.
Liam is not made like me. He's big-hearted and sensitive. And believe it or not, I wouldn't want him any other way. I love that boy. And if I lose him because of Amber...
You need to go home. You need to talk to your wife.
I talk to Katie about everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to expose her to this.
Expose her? Bill, this is a dark fantasy. You'd never do it. So go home. All right, go home, build a fire, cuddle with your wife. All right? Unless I could persuade you to escape someplace with me. Hey, you don't know what you're missing, all right?
Gotta make a call.
Promise me you'll leave right after. He loves you too, you know. He didn't, and he did. You have that effect on people.
Oh, God, I don't know. This whole thing, this paternity test, it just seems so dubious to me. You, Liam, a baby?
Surprised he hadn't heard before.
How'd you make it happen?
Good old-fashioned way.
Oh, God. Why do I think there's something more going on here? Liam is crazy about Hope. He's in love with her. He adores her. And all of a sudden he turns his back?
You think I manipulated things?
You've done this exact same thing before. This is another wealthy young man and another baby out of wedlock.
What are you accusing me of?
Amber, come on. You're a wonderful young girl. You have a whole great zest for life. You've got a lot of talent. And what do? You waste all of your energy scheming, manipulating, using people.
This baby is going to be a blessing for everyone you see. Because that's what a child can do.
It's him. Spencer, well, you better answer it, or he'll come looking for you.
Hello?
I need to see you.
Why? What do you want?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about your point of view, and I've done some soul searching. I have something for you, and I think it can move things in a positive direction. 4185 Bluffside Road. I'll see you there.
Thanks for the shirts.
Hey, you know what? You should let me drive you.
No, it's okay. Stephanie made me take her car.
Right. When can I see you again?
You know you're gonna run out of favors to do for me.
Look, I know you're not some little lost girl who's waiting to be dusted off and handed her wildest dreams. You have purpose. You have plans. You have goals for yourself.
I do. Yeah.
I just want to be around. I want to know you.
Can I ask you something at the risk of sounding rude?
Of course.
Why do you like fashion?
You mean the family business?
Mm-hmm.
I care about bodies. I care about what people see when they look at each other. It matters to everyone, even you. The more interesting clothes can tell you something about a person, well, a lot more than nakedness would. Could you imagine what it could do if I could just dress everyone in Skid Row for 1 week?
I wondered
What?
if you loved fashion or if it was just something that happened to you. I'm impressed. You're passionate. I like that.
Hello? Hello? You scared me. So, what's up? What is this place? Why'd you make me come all the way out here?
I am so glad you could make it. This is quite a location. The view is to die for.